Hey everyone, so this is going to be a review on some items that I was sent. These are from a company called Raving Beauty Cosmetics. Now if you don't already know about them, if you haven't already heard about them, it's run by the lovely Annette, who has like a little small business where she makes these mineral eyeshadows. So she actually makes these, each eyeshadow and everything, and produces them and stuff. So she was kind enough to send me 4 eyeshadows, which I will be receiving every month to review and to do a tutorial on it. So I am wearing the eyeshadows that she sent me for this month. The eyeshadows all come in a little sort of container like that, like a really small jar, and it has the name Raving Beauty Cosmetics at the front and also the name of the eyeshadow at the back as well. So I'm just going to show you the 4 that I received. Also, it came in a little plastic bag like this with the description of each eyeshadow, so you get to have a feel of what the shade is and what was used to make these, because she actually makes them all herself. So this is Electric White, which looks like this. This is just, as it says on the description, this is a somewhat translucent soft white with medium sheen. So it looks like that. So if I just swatch it, just a really nice nice white shimmery shade. It's a really pretty colour, and I use this for the inner tailors of my eye, as you can see. So it sort of just brightens the eye. The next shade is called Victorian, which looks like this. And this is described as a lustrous, super saturated purple with a low sheen. And this is a medium deep purple, which has a wonderfully mature, sophisticated appearance. So that's what it looks like. That's Victorian. It's a really nice, gorgeous colour, and I have that in the inner, sort of a third of my lid. So pretty. It has a really nice sheen to it as well. The next shade is Legacy, which is quite similar to Victorian, but this is a more of a deep, rich purple with a medium sheen. And that's what it looks like. It's just a little bit darker than Victorian, has a nice sheen to it as well, and I also have that in the middle section of my lid. And then the last shade is Forest Berry, which looks so pretty. That's what it looks like. This is more of a bright red shade violet, and I have this in the outer corner of my lid. So that's what it looks like swatch. It looks a lot darker than it does in the little jar thing. That's it right there. The lighting might be sort of distorting it a little bit, but it's a really pretty purple, and I have that in the outer corner, and I smoked it out with some black eyeshadow. So those are the shades that I got sent. Now, if you're not used to having like loose eyeshadows or mineral eyeshadows, this might be a bit messy for you, but she does provide one of these, which is like a sort of cap stopper thing with holes in them. So it basically just helps you gauge how much of the shadow comes out, so you won't have it everywhere, but it does get quite messy if you're not quite used to them. The good thing about these sort of shadows is the fact that you can also wet them, and they can also be used, you know, with an eyeshadow brush, and then just basically pat it onto a lid, and it sort of gives more of a bright, vibrant look to it. So if you sort of wet the eyeshadows, it gives a more of a vibrant look to the colours. So she has a range of colours, from neutrals to yellows, oranges and browns and greens and blues and yellows. So depending on what you want, you can always take a pick, and they're all named, they all have names, so it makes it easier to identify which is which. Sometimes when I was looking at the website, it was quite difficult to sort of have an idea what the shade would come out as, because sometimes it might not look exactly the same as it does on the website. So it's something you just have to sort of either YouTube to see if anybody else has these shades to get an idea what it would swatch like. I found it quite difficult to pick colours because I wasn't sure if the colours on the screen would translate in real life, but I absolutely love these colours. They're very pigmented. and they would last a very long time as well. I'm not quite sure the size of it, but I'll put everything in the below description box. She actually has a YouTube channel as well, where she shows all the shadows and all the shades to give you an idea of what they are, so you can always have to have a look at that. She also sells brushes as well, like makeup brushes, vegan brushes, and she sent me one of their brushes, which is the double end smudger brush. So on one side you have the domed sort of smudge type brush, and then the other side is more flatter. And this is just basically to fit in the smaller areas, maybe your bottom lid. So if you want to try out some brushes as well, she has that as well. So please check out her website. I'll put the link below. And I have already filmed a tutorial with these eyeshadows. So hopefully that might be either before this review or afterwards. I'm not sure which one I'm going to upload first. But please check that out. I do thank Annette for sending me these items and these products to try out, and I look forward to doing more tutorials. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye, guys.